if you look at the top left end, you see Windward curated data. So I think this has been an epiphany for me. We started a company with trying to automate everything. I was wrong. Is this being recorded? I was wrong. Because I think you can do it, but it's very expensive and very long because there's so much edge cases. I think that's one comment. And I think container tracking is a good example. The carrier gives you information, about half of the times it will tell you a week after the case that the container is in the depot. And you know what? Customers hate that. They just hate that because they're telling you, I know the bloody container is back. Why aren't you showing it? And I think that's what causes lack of trust in the data. And that's what causes churn, by the way. Because in a detail-oriented industry where every transaction matters, coming back to my 90% isn't good enough, it's enough that you'll make that mistake 5 times and you're done. That's it. People are like, right, I can't trust this data. I'm going back to the Maersk website. So I'm done. And I've heard actually one of the companies we mentioned today, I think I've heard of a lot of customers kind of pushing back and saying, you know what, it's not just worth the effort. It's just not worth $1 million or two to improve the data 10% if it's just so much unreliability. So let's just give up. So I think we've learned we need to curate our data. And that's the first answer about how, even before Gen AI, how do you verify that the data is correct with vertical AI? Because the way you curate the data is with a lot of domain knowledge and technology. It's not manual. Then you have algorithms with Maritime AI and vertical AI that are trained on labeled data sets. So when you train a vertical AI algorithm, you need labeled data set, whether you get it or you create it. The ship-to-ship example is cool because we just used thousands of satellite images to create that data set, and then you can label it, and then you can train an algorithm on it. So it's a cool example. Then you combine customer unstructured and structured data, which we mentioned RAG, and there you put a curated data as well. So there you do the QA as well, and then finally you do the agents.